Hey, everybody. It is yours truly, Dr. Shamika Dean, your favorite marketing solutionist. If you are new to me, welcome. If you are a faithful supporter and replay watcher, welcome back. Thank you so much for your continued support. As you're tuning in, y'all already know what to do. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Hey. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what part of the world you decided to stop what you were doing and say, I need to stop and see what Dr. Dean is saying. Hey, I love you back. I love you back. Thank you. Um, Listen, I just wrapped up a VIP day with one of my clients today. She flew in from Jacksonville, Arkansas. I have another VIP day with another client tomorrow who's flying in from Houston, Texas. And hey, Dominique. Hey, Shayla. And so I wanted to get on here and just talk about, the entrepreneurial experience and like what it really looks like versus what we think it looks like and all of those things. Hey, Diane. And you know, real quick, if you don't know what I do, I help service-based entrepreneurs shift from six figures a year to six-figure launches so that they can get to six-figure quarters and then six-figure months. All right. And I teach them how to do that without sacrificing their sleep, their sanity, their seat, or their spouse. That means that you don't have to risk your whole life. You don't have to hustle, until it hurts or any of those things. I teach you how to do it in a way that you can still enjoy life, enjoy the fruits of your labor. You can make the money you want to make the impact you want to make, and not have to hustle to do it. All right. So, yes, VIP day. I love VIP days, y'all. The reason I love VIP days, for one, is because I get a chance to work with high level executors. So, these are normally those who have been in business a while. They know what they need and they just need the strategy to implement. They're already implementers. They're going to get the results. They just need the strategy. And we go in, we map out their whatever the things, key things that are missing from their business, whether it be the right system, the right structure, the right strategy, whether it's launch strategy, reorganizing their business structure to increase their profit margin without increasing their time. So I love VIP days, create an entire experience. And so I had one today. But again, I want to talk about, the real entrepreneurial experience. And what I want to kind of hit on is helping you to find yourself, right? Helping you to self-identify, to understand where you are, and then what you need to be focusing on next. These are things that I wish I had known when I got into entrepreneurship, and really understanding what the process actually looks like on the journey, right? And knowing how to continue to move forward as I'm building. And so I want to talk about that because the entrepreneurial experience is really a progressive path to sustainable success. Can somebody put that in the comments? The entrepreneurial experience is a progressive path to sustainable success. And the reason I want to talk about the progressive path of entrepreneurship is because on social media, it seems as if people start business today and then they have unlimited success tomorrow, right? It looks like they woke up one day and became a multiple six-figure earner or a seven-figure earner. And that's really, truly not the case. And so some of you are hard on yourselves because you don't really understand the progressive path to sustainable success. And so I want to talk about that, what it looks like in phases. So inside of Market Like a Mogul, we have a milestone phase for our clients to help them identify where they are, what they should actually be working on at that particular level, and then what they need to do to get to the next level. All right. So if you're ready, just type ready in the comments because I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to break it down by years and kind of what you need to be focusing on through that time frame. So from years 1 through 3, okay, put this in the comments. From years 1 through 3, your focus should be sales. Years 1 through 3, your focus should be sales. And here's why. Because during that 1 to 3 year mark, you are really fine tuning and clarifying your offer and the profitability of it, right? And in order for you to move through the next phase, you actually need the cash flow to be able to do that. A lot of people want to jump into business and think it's time to scale and you've only been in business 3 years. Absolutely not. It's not time to scale and you've only been in business 3 years. Here's why: because you really don't even know your offer or your product well enough to actually be able to scale. You're still building the core foundational components in the 1 to 3 year mark. So again, years 1 through 3, you should be focusing on sales. This is going to be probably the biggest emotional roller coaster of your life. That first 1 through 3 years is going to be the biggest emotional roller coaster. Here's where you're in the learning phase. Somebody type learning phase. Again, you're in the learning phase, right? So you're going to do a whole lot of work building out your offer, restructuring your offer, building your brand, because a brand is about building awareness to who you are, what you do, why you do it, and why people should work with you. And then you're going to go into mapping out your messaging, right? And so that first 1 to 3 years, you're still really clarifying who your clients are. So again, years 1 through 3 is sales. This is the learning phase. Somebody put the learning phase in the comment section. Okay. I promise you, I didn't know which way I was going. I felt like I was on this never-ending roller coaster, the emotional journey of learning how to build the stamina and the confidence in yourself, the confidence in what you're offering, and all of those things, right? So during that first 1 to 3 years. Now, somebody type year 3 through 7 in the comments. Year 3 through 7. When you get to in years 3 through 7, okay, so year 3, you start transitioning into the leadership in your leadership building phase, right? So this is where you're going to be focusing on systems and structure. Somebody please put that in the comments, system and structure. Oh, wow. Somebody just donated me $80. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you. But again, so year 3 through 7, you're in your leadership phase, right? You're focusing on systems and structure. This phase is about establishing a solid business system. A lot of people think a system is just a framework for your program. No, your business system is how you're going to generate the path that you take your clients on throughout your business, not just your program. So there's a difference between your framework and your signature business system. Your business system, again, is your business's roadmap to revenue. That's how you're going to identify how you're going to get the people from A to Z, how you're going to make money in your business, what's your offer suite, all of those things. Okay. So again, this is about establishing a solid system, support, so hiring staff, and developing the right structure to prepare for scaling. All right. And so this again includes hiring staff so you can begin to function fully as a CEO, right? A lot of people don't even understand you're not even really operating as a full CEO in year 1 through 3. You're still operating in, as pretty much every part of the business in year 1 through 3, unless you have like an executive assistant or an admin assistant or something like that. Okay. But now, when you're in this learning phase, you'll experience a lot of turbulence here because you have to learn to trust yourself as a leader. You have to learn how to make critical decisions. So you're going to have, this is where you're building those critical thinking skills. This is where you're learning how to know what's best for your company, the culture of your company, the community of your company. You have a better idea of the numbers in your company, right? You're learning your numbers. You know your KPIs, your key performance indicators. So again, this is the leadership building phase. All right. So that's year 3 through 7. Okay. Now let's get into the last phase that we're going to talk about, which is year 7 plus. Somebody type 7 plus. So 7 or more years. 7 or more years. I see y'all tuning in. If you're tuning in, make sure you go back and watch the replay. This is really, really good. Okay. So this is your legacy building phase. Okay. Now you're at a place where you're ready to scale. The reason why we take you on this journey is because, again, until you have really created a solid offer, you're clear on your messaging, you have the right system structure, and you have staff in place to support you, you are not ready to scale. Okay. So but when you get to that 7-year mark, you're now learning how to effectively and efficiently scale your business, right? Now you're in full CEO mode. You're moving yourself out of the seat where you're working in the business. Now you're positioning yourself to work on the business. And so now you're at the phase where you're able to venture out into other businesses and revenue streams. Now, here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't open other revenue streams before the 7-year. However, if you haven't sustainably and consistently sold one product that has proven to be profitable, at least multiple six figures or 7, then trying to go in and build other streams of income, you're not ready. Okay. I'll just say that you're not ready. Not saying that you can't have different offers, products. I'm talking about additional revenue streams, right? Where you have the capacity now, because now you're operating fully as a CEO. Okay. And now you have the capacity to fully develop those other revenue streams, right? You trust yourself as a leader. You're learning more. You are very, very sure and solid about what your numbers are, what your company is producing. You can profit project. You know your slow months, your high months, your high seasons, your low seasons, right? You know your marketing. You have that down pat. Now you're at the place where you're actually ready to scale. Okay, so now when you're at this level, you'll be challenged to change even more at this level. Now, see, if y'all see, I'm taking y'all on a progressive path to sustainable success. Now, at this level, you'll be challenged to change even more. You as a person is going to be challenged to change even more. Okay. You're going to be changing and growing the entire process. But when you're at that scaling phase, there's a lot of roadblocks and places where you've actually become the bottleneck in your business and you haven't been able to grow any farther than the revenue stream that you see, right? You're doing really well, right? So you're probably making multiple 6 figures or 7 figures, but you realize that there's something else about you that actually needs to change in order for you to begin to build the other revenue streams. At this place, the core of your investment is going to be in yourself and in developing or hiring or bringing on more staff, and then also elevating your system and your opportunity, your ability to produce more results, more products, more results for your clients, or more products for your company. All right. And so again, let's break this down. The entrepreneurial experience is a progressive path to sustainable success. So on year 1 through 3, you're in the learning phase. This is where you're focusing solely on sales because you need the cash flow so that you can get into the next phase in years 3 through 7, which is systems and structure. When you're in year 3 through 7, you're in your leadership building phase. You're learning to trust yourself more so that you can make the right decisions to grow and move the company forward. All right. And then the third phase is scale. This is your legacy building phase. This is where you're doing more work internally. You're focusing more on the legacy that you are to leave. So now you're venturing out into other revenue streams. Okay. And again, remember what I said, you can have multiple products as you're on this journey, right? But I'm talking about different revenue streams. So for example, you have one solid business that you've built over the last 7 years. Now you want to go and build another business, something that may align with the business you have or something that's completely different. But now you have the ability to focus solely on this other new revenue streams because you have replaced yourself pretty much as a CEO in your other business, or you are only operating as a CEO in the business. So you're only working on the business and not in the business. Okay. And so now you have the free time, you have the leisure, you have the ability, the functionality. You know what it takes to run a business. You know what it takes to grow a business. You know what it takes to maximize the money. Now you can focus on building those other revenue streams. Okay. And again, these are other business ventures and things like that. Sometimes you can try to scale too fast. And because you haven't been in the game long enough, you don't have the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, or the strategic wisdom and knowledge that you need of what a strong, sustainable, successful business looks like. And that's why there's a process. Okay. That's why there's a progressive path to sustainable success. All right. So real quick, shout out in the comments. Let me know which part of this was the most encouraging for you. And then also listen, for high level support, we offer high level support for our clients. So for high level support, so that you can have unlimited success on your entrepreneurial experience, I invite you to work with myself and my team. We have an amazing team of coaches and staff that supports you to achieve high level success, making sure that you're building more than your bank account, but you're actually building a business that you can actually grow and scale. Okay. You're building a business that you love. You're building a business that doesn't lead to burnout, because you have the key things in place to help you do that. And we're going to teach you how to sustain your business. We also recommend, when we work with clients on an average of 2 years. And the reason is because the first year you're breaking through a whole lot of mindset things. So the first 6 months, you're going to be doing a lot of heavy mindset. The next 6 months, you're going to be building out your messaging, your strategy, fine tuning your offer, and all of those things. And then you're still going to make money within the first year. We have clients that make money within 30 days, some within 14 days. So it's not that you won't be making money, but because the entrepreneurial experience is a progressive path to sustainable success, we know that 6 months or 1 year is not going to get you all that you need to continue to grow. And we teach our clients that you don't want to get into one program, start implementing these, get a little bit of results, and then get out and try to go jump into something else. No, the reason that you will have success is because you're still working a proven and profitable system that already works for you, right? And because it works, there's still more that you need to learn so that it can work even better for you. And so we always say, tell our clients, we recommend that you work with us, stay with us for at least 2 years, and most of them do without complaint. They don't have any questions. Some of them we have to make them leave because they don't want to go anywhere because they love us so much, right? But that's what the journey and the experience looks like, because there's so much that you have to learn. And even if you're a fast learner and you're a fast implementer, you still want to stay in it and stick with it long enough so that you can maximize the success that you will have in that program. If we're coming in and we're telling you that we've helped clients to do over 2 million in sales in less than 60 days, which we're telling you that yes, they did that, but that client has also come back because they realized that there were some other things in their business that were broken and they still needed the long-term support. Okay. They need to be in the right community, because entrepreneurship is not easy. It's not an easy journey. All right. So again, come on over. Let's see. Someone says there's a work with clothing brands. We teach marketing to product-based businesses as well. However, our primary services are for service-based entrepreneurs. They get the fastest results. Okay. They get the fastest results. However, we still have product-based businesses. We took a boutique owner who's a product-based business. We took her to multiple 6 figures her first year. And we also took her to her first 6 figures in 8 months. Okay. And then we took her to multiple 6 figures by the end of the year. So we do have product-based businesses that work with us, and we've helped them to get, crazy results. That's just one of our clients. Thank you, Kanisha. Thank you. Yes, a proven and profitable system. What you say? She says, I'm worn out already. Listen, I wish people had told me what I'm telling you all, because I was very frustrated very early on. And I kept jumping from program to program, investing in this course and that course. And the thing is that I should have stuck with the program that was working, and I would have had longer term success as a result of that, right? I would have had more success in a short amount of time. But like many people, they'll jump from one program to the next one. But if you're working with someone that's already working, you just need to work with them longer so that you can maximize your success with the program. Okay. But that's all I have. So if you'd like to work with my team and I, just shoot me a quick DM, shoot it here on Instagram. Just shoot me a quick DM or put a 1 in the chat. I'll reach out to you. And then on Facebook, Same thing. If you're on YouTube, just go send me an email, info@shamikadean.com. And Facebook, just send me a message also. Just shoot me an email, info@shamikadean.com. I'm going to put the link here. So screenshot it. I'm going to put it on the screen. Just screenshot it. Thank you so much. She says it's great info. Kanisha says, listen, they don't just leave you to learn. They teach you how to learn. Absolutely. Because we understand that, number one, it takes accountability. And it takes support. You know, although we have group coaching programs, we offer high level support even in our group coaching programs, that it feels like you get one-on-one service. Because we do understand that as you're building, you need that kind of support. You need someone to be able to look at what you're working on and give you feedback. You need someone that, you know, can see where your messaging may be misaligned. You need someone that can say, hey, your prices are too low, right? You just need someone that can give you insight that you can't see for yourself because you're in it. You're in it. You're working on it. You can't see the label inside of the jar. Another saying is you can't see the picture if you're inside of the frame. Same thing. Okay. So again, just shoot me a quick DM. Okay. She says, what'd you say? I'm ready. I'm joining after my event in November. Listen, I'm looking forward to serving you and getting you in before our last cohort. So our last cohort we do one more at the end of the year, but we have a couple of slots open now, and we're allowing people to go ahead and apply to see if they're a good fit. And if they're a good fit, then you'll have an opportunity to make the investment. All right. So that's all I have for y'all. I love y'all immensely and intensely, and I will talk to you all again soon.